Now, my company's sister research company, IDC, estimates that in 2011 alone, at least 44 million tablets will be shipped. Pretty astounding. Now, last month, more than 80 such devices were announced at the Consumer Electronics Show. It's also been widely reported that in Q4 of last year, and one of those inflection points that analysts like to talk about, smartphone sales exceeded PC sales for the first time. So all of this is exciting for us, new ways to distribute content and engage with customers in ways that are more personal, more local, more visual, more connected, precisely what the interactive media marketplace should be delivering. So my message in the midst of the current firestorm that has dominated recent discussions in our industry is essentially to chill. Let's stop whining about existing platforms, be thankful for the new marketplace that has been created, and get excited about new entrants in the market, new storefronts, new ways to charge for our products. And also, let's avoid producing digital replicas of offline properties, and rather focus on developing apps and other truly interactive properties that consumers really want. Remember, growth depends on thinking expansively, beyond the here and now. Which leads me to my second point, the need for so-called traditional media companies, like mine, to reinvent themselves, to become more innovative, to become more like the technology companies in this room. What I mean is that instead of downplaying or doubting the value of that 28-year-old wonderkind sitting next to you with his $40 billion market cap and 50-time stock multiple and an army of hotshot VCs following him around, embrace him and embrace what he stands for. In other words, become more like a technology company yourself, or at least start making an effort to get with the technology program. Learn how to do R&D in-house, hire a bunch of barely bathing engineers and turn them loose to create great products. Start sending teams to IAB meetings and professional development courses. And develop strategic technology partnerships that can catapult you into the future. Now, let me turn to my third point, which demands that we all take a step back and imagine ourselves in a tranquil, interactive land that is probably foreign to many people in this room. It's a glorious land where the CPMs are always high, where permissions are solid, where targeting is truly vertical, and content is truly king. What is this magical land, you ask? It's the land of B2B. Yes, B2B. Now, most of you in this room are focused on B2C and may not be fully aware of the important role that B2B plays in the interactive media marketplace. At my company, by contrast, we have properties in both B2B and B2C. And indeed, I believe I'm actually the first IAB chairman whose company has such a mix. Who says IAB isn't a groundbreaking institution? So I'd like to give props to B2B, because I have the mic, and encourage our industry to more vigorously embrace some of the excellent work that has been done in this occasionally overlooked space. After all, it's been estimated that B2B comprises anywhere from 11 to 18% of all online ad spend. And keep in mind, it's difficult to capture all of the below-the-line activity in the ad counts, things such as lead generation revenue. So the impact of B2B on our interactive ecosystem is, if anything, underreported. So we should all give props to B2B. In that context, I'm encouraged by the increased activity of the B2B sector within IAB, from higher submissions to our Mix Awards, to an increased roster of B2B members in the association, to a growing number of B2B submissions to the IAB Roadshow. That's a great start. My hope is that over the months and years ahead, we will do even more to increase programming and thought leadership that will bring more B2B sellers of advertising who reside in that blissful Eden of advertising fulfillment into the conversation about growing the interactive business. Again, when we talk about growing our industry, B2B will continue to be an integral part of that growth story.